So this video is for people who are tired of Windows. If you wanted to switch to Linux, there's plenty of options or plenty of distros for you to choose from. I'm going to be showing you this tutorial on Arch-based distros. So this will work on plain Arch, CachyOS, EndeavourOS, or if you're crazy enough to use Manjaro Linux, feel free, but that's crazy. There's plenty of reasons why that's crazy. You can look them up yourself. So let's jump into it. If you're on an Arch-based distro, this is going to be, fairly straightforward. Should be medium low difficulty. So with that said, you're going to open up your terminal, whether you're on, KDE, GNOME, what's the other one? Hyperland's really popular right now, or whatever you want to use. You're going to open up your terminal. If you know how to do that, you're going to be okay. So let's open up our terminal here. Let's install Steam. There. It's that easy. Type that in, install Steam, boom, done, right? And instead of going to install Steam, go into your downloads folder, double click that, install it from there. Bam. This way it's just easier. Sudo pacman-s Steam makes working on a new system so much easier. If you want to install Discord, very similar. Sudo pacman-s install Discord, and that's basically it. If you wanted the game on Linux, you're set. You got your Steam, you got your Discord. If you want to install, emulators, there's a bunch of tutorials on that, but those work. So like most emulators work better on Linux because the overhead isn't as high, and I mean like substantially better on Linux. It's crazy. And some games actually work substantially better on Linux too, or parallel as their Linux counterpart, which is insane. From there, you're gonna open up Steam, and you're gonna go Steam. You're gonna go here. Oh, sorry, I don't have Steam open. Steam. It's loading. Go Steam. Oh gosh, Steam settings, and I'm gonna do compatibility. Where's that at? Compatibility, and I tick this little Steam Play for all titles, and that will get Steam working for you, and that will let you play all your Steam games that you want to play. You can, if you're coming from Windows, you're gonna have to reinstall onto a Linux partition drive. But yeah, that's it. That's all you do, and most games will work out of the box, unless it's an anti-cheat thing, because for whatever reason, developers hate Linux. I don't know why. Game devs, not all of them, but a lot of them, especially shooter games, hate Linux. Riot. Anyway, besides the point, let's say you want to stream from Linux, and you're going to do a single PC setup. Sudo pacman-s as you guessed it, OBS-studio. That's it. You'll get your neat little OBS window. It'll look something similar to this. If we've all used OBS before, that's it. You're done. If you want to stream from one PC or record from one PC and upload to where you want to upload, that's it. Boom, done. However, if you want to do a dual PC setup without capture cards, because capture cards can be finicky on Linux, and I know a lot of people don't go to Linux because their capture cards won't work anymore, especially if you have an internal capture card, probably not going to work. But good news, any UVC capture card will work for Linux. So that's good to know. I'm streaming from one PC to another right now, only using about 3.5% CPU usage, and that stays static even in game. So even if I'm playing like Tekken or something, or like a shooter or something, it will never really go back above like 4%, like ever, which is amazing. Anyway, let's talk about Yay. Yay is a package installer. Sudo pacman-s needed git base devel. Anyway, why am I saying this out loud to you? And I'll put the link in the description. Install Yay. Yay is a package installer. It's really awesome. It allows you to not have to make things from scratch, right? So you don't have to use the terminal so much, which is a good thing. So now we're going to install OBS-distro AV, and this is going to, or dash AV. Oops, dash AV. And what that's going to do, it's going to install OBS with distro AV. So distro AV is the NDI WebSocket plugin that you need. So now we're halfway there. If you're going to be using a dual PC setup, you got to do this again on your stream PC, right? Obviously. And then once that's done, both PCs will have this option here for the distro AV settings, right? But we're not quite out of the woods yet, because what is this? Arch Linux is I'm pretty sure it's like everything's like implicit deny, which means that it closes all the Ethernet ports, all your network ports by default. So we are going to have to open those ports, because that's what NDI uses. It uses network ports to send the information back and forth from either PC. Without getting too technical, that's what it does. It sends those ports to and from one PC to the other. So we're going to put in this little command here. I'll leave this posted in the description. But yeah, these are the ports that you need opened and on both PCs again. So you just do this one system and the other system. Basically sudo super user do administrative privileges. UFW is the firewall. You're going to allow the ports from 5960 and 59999. These are UDP ports. Not too technical here. I don't want to get into what those ports are, or what UDP versus TCP means. It's not relevant to you guys. Well, it might be. Actually, you know what? Maybe I will. I believe UDP sends information without checking to see what information was sent, and TCP is the opposite. It will send information while letting you know what information was sent in case it needs to resend another packet again. I believe that's right. That's basically the difference between UDP ports and TCP ports. For some people, that might be useful. For others who don't care about networking, you don't need to know that. And this allows those ports to be done. UFW reload will reload the firewall, and bam, let's see if my password is working. There it goes. And bam, we are done. That's it. That's it. That's all you have to do. And on both systems, that's it. And then you're set up for a dual PC stream setup. If you want to know how to do NDI, you're going to right click. I do it this way with the filters because it does use slightly less CPU usage. But I do add a new, where is it? Dedicated NDI output. And then you name it whatever you want. And I named it Gamer Video, the NDI name. So it picks up on the other PC, Gamer Video, bam. And then it picks up, if I were to add a dedicated NDI source here, I can look in here. I have Gamer Audio and Gamer Video. If I put Gamer Video here, I see my Gamer Video there. That's what my stream PC sees. So bam, that's pretty much it. Then you set up your scenes like normal from there. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful to somebody because I've not been able to find a good resource on how to get NDI working on Linux because they took it away from Flatpak. There's a bunch of other stuff happening. So I had to do like a bunch of digging myself. But yeah, maybe this video is helpful for somebody, and that would be awesome if it was. And hopefully I didn't ramble too much. Let me see if there's any other steps here that I missed. I'm gonna check my notes. Yeah, I think we're good. So that's it. With NDI set up on both machines and the firewall configured, your dual PC streams should be set up and running. I say should. If not, maybe there's a port I missed. You can Google it. The NDI. Just Google what ports does NDI use, and you just do the same thing. Sudo UFW allow whatever port that is, whether it's TCP or UDP, and then you're golden. If you have issues with Arch, there's an Arch Wiki. Has a plethora of information on how to manage Arch. Again, if you're coming to Linux as a first timer, relax. You're learning a new operating system. Learning things takes time. It's not like Windows where there's a UI for everything. I mean, there is a UI for the firewall here. I could have done it that way, but this way, I just wanted to show how easy using the terminal is. Once you know what to do and what you're looking for, it's super simple. Like if I want to install Firefox, sudo pacman-s Firefox or Chromium, you just type it in and it's there. You know what I mean? It's faster than going to the website, clicking download and install than Windows. It's a better operating system, in my opinion. Support wise, it's getting there. I run Ableton through Bottles, which if you guys want a tutorial on that, there's a lot of things you can run in Linux now. Basically, almost everything you can run in Linux, and through a conversion layer like Proton. So I hope that might be like just words to some of you guys, but for those of you that know, you know. But yeah, for the new people that are just switching to Linux, I hope this video was helpful for you. If it wasn't helpful for you, let me know in the comments if you forgot something. If you're an old head Linux user, shut up. I don't care. This video wasn't for you. This is for people coming in, trying to learn something new. And I hope that I provided that to people. If I forgot something though, be nice in the comments. Don't be a freak. All right.